Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today, na Wednesday, number 3 day for this month for July 2024. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense past king, Lukong, Mr. No Connie. Una welcome to another episode of our daily podcast, a program where it bring una the truth, it bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we do work out for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. Our good people at home and abroad, our refugee, asylum seekers, political prisoners, I bring una all liberation greetings. Today, we're going to start with big news where they come out for inside Southwest for the coastal region for Ambazonia, where Ambazonian forces them for Munyenge. For inside Moyoka, they then carry out a big attack, killing 2 Cameroon, their military men, them, a top military commander, Commander Kome, and 1 other second-class soldier, where named Namenge. The 2 Cameroon military people, them, they be been a part of Cameroon, their special amphibious battalion, where they for inside Tico. Our brave Ambazonian soldiers, them published the video after they carry out this event. We will get to that later on. The pictures of the fallen Cameroon soldiers, them, it then be published online by Cameroon, their francophone activists, them. Before we get to that, first, one big news in the come for United States of America say the Joe Biden administration they don't bring back some Cameroonian them Anglophone them where they be deport them during the time for Donald Trump. They be send them back in a very famous flight where they be hold them for airport. Some human rights organization they be try for take court action for stop the deportation. The one for people them Anglophone them for West Cameroon where they case them for asylum it then be rejected by the United States. They be end up for deport them. That flight where they be charter them, it come land for Yaoundé. They be disappear for some time. The Cameroon government will catch them or begin interrogate them. They want for punish them, say why they seek asylum. I want to remind our people, say for seek asylum is not a crime. But often, especially for we Anglophone, the one would return back home. If people where they don't deport them, then reach for airport, the government realize and say that deportee them, they always harass them, keep them for prison until they will pay huge sum of money before they will release them. This one are the suffer way Ambazonian and they done suffer for a very long time since we did with La Republic to Cameroon. So during the time of Donald Trump, they be charter a flight for deport Cameroonians. Them majority of them when Anglophone them from United States of America would I hear news say some of them don't go back for America. Say Joe Biden in White House administration they don't take an exception for carry some of them, bring them back. The one people that will know some of the cases where they be done report them, say they be come out for Cameroon after they don't pay huge sum of money. They don't always be subjected to harassment for inside Yaoundé because they always claim say na Ambazonian activism. Na Ambazonian people the way they go seek asylum for talk say they be been a part of the Ambazonian struggle. The Cameroon government, their corrupt nature, they don't always target these people then repeatedly. We know cases the way they don't arrest one them even 3 times them by different department of law enforcement for Cameroon for take the money. We don't hear say some of them, the American ambassador where they want go, it don't work so some of them don't come for inside America. They think it don't come now for main news. So it not be just been a rumor, it been a true. I go on for play the report where some TV channel for America it don't put them about the story. So that me gonna also wanna hear them. Wanna listen.
Questions this morning over our country's border crisis. The Washington Free Beacon is reporting that the Biden administration is flying some migrants deported by President Trump back into the U.S., specifically dozens from the Central African nation of Cameroon. Quote, the program, which has not been announced to the public, appears to be a response to the February 2022 Human Rights Watch report about dozens of Cameroonians deported between 2019 and 2021 and then allegedly mistreated by their government. An estimated 80 to 90 Cameroonians were deported during that period of time. I want to bring in the author, senior investigative reporter for the Washington Free Beacon, Joseph Simonson. Joseph, good morning.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Let's break this down. Your reporting is based on internal immigration and customs enforcement memos. What did you find out about this program centered on Cameroonians?
Sure, absolutely. So earlier this year, immigrations and customs enforcement began doing this, what I describe as, and what former and current ICE officials describe as, an unprecedented program of starting to bring back a number of Cameroonians who were deported under the previous administration. Now, these Cameroonians who were deported went through the normal asylum process. Their claims were heard by an asylum judge, and they were rejected and then sent back. Now, what lots of human rights groups and sort of activist groups allege is that a number of these Cameroonians, when they were sent back to their home country, were subsequently mistreated by the Cameroonian government for trying to claim asylum. Now, that may be true. Again, it's all allegations. This has not been litigated in court, which is sort of makes this program even more strange. And no judge said you have to bring them back. But what current and former ICE officials worry about is that we've created sort of a new precedent. If your asylum claims are rejected in the United States and you're sent back to your home country, and then a migrant or a former migrant can say, well, now I'm being persecuted for even trying to leave my country. Under this program, the Biden administration has decided, well, we'll just fly you right back here.
Okay.
So this one, it get plenty legal ramification. Number one thing, it is show una say America na a country where they follow law, they respect human right, despite the type of war they live through and some of their shortcomings them. So their government, it be so care about people where they don't touch their land. If it be for two reasons, because for America, if they don't deport you for place where you face danger, they immediately the government don't commit crime. So the fact that they deport we Anglophone them, even when you begin a fake case where you don't go lie, say you be being a part of Ambazonian struggle for the most part, then deport you, will not say plenty different type of reason than they for apply for asylum. But the fact say, if you go make even a fake case, then deport you for America, they still persecute you for Cameroon simply because you be seek asylum. American government, they still care for be able to remove those people them back into America. It be unprecedented, and the main reason where the document where come off American it is cite them now the Human Rights Watch report. The report it be talk about this case for over I think now 87 people where they be deport them using a chartered flight by Donald Trump a deportation program. It be talk say those people that they be persecuted. We know of some of those cases. And the good thing where they show it, I say when you did report, miss something no happen for you, you did die in silence. All these people them, they don't always they report what really happen for them, and their case down be taken up by that American ambassador, where will not say they don't transfer it back. That one will be na this lesbian ambassador, who will not say be personally involved in some of those cases and for help me then release those people then from prison. And we want for just highlight this issue for sure the plight where our people that they go through. Majority of Ambazonians that migrate for America during these past 2 years. I think for Minnesota, they get the highest number of the population for they almost double by 100%. Over 80,000 of our people that migrate into America alone this past year. Now the highest in our history. And majority of them, they work on a true days that for cross through for Mexico border, they enter for America. American, they debate about their border situation and their immigration situation. They don't get law the way they want for change them. It don't go for inside parliament for the Donald Trump a group where they call them the mega, then stop them. So it's a very big issue where the country they decide them, and it be important for our people them for understand them. Ambazonian refugee, they never benefit for any resettlement program them. I be done come up with the attempt when I be there with the egg of sea for try for apply for country them for me the open resettlement program specifically for help our own refugee them. But those effort them they never ever be taken seriously. For we all in our politics. Now for make a some group get popularity, it not be now about for help our people them. regardless, our people they need for be engaged and for understand such happenings them. Another big announcement where he come out just yesterday, who need for know another Australian mining company them, where they be get contract with the Cameroon government and the Congolese government for mine resources them along their border. I think that one for inside that part for Cameroon we pick me then day for day. The Cameroon government na people where they chop broke pot. They be give that contract for the Australian government, Australian company, and then go give the company again the same contract again for a Chinese company. The Australian mining company they don't sue Cameroon for court. They don't stop mining for that region. Up to now, the case they still go on. The Australian company they talk say they don't reach an agreement out of court with the Congolese government. The one for Cameroon is still be pending. Cameroon that already go take bribe them for two sides. We know how way that country they. We need to understand their behavior and the type of challenges and where administration needs to build mechanism them in the future Ambazonia for protect ourselves against such. This America, their outgoing ambassador, Lomera, he done attend one conference together with Cameroon, their Ministry of Health, with the American government. They done decide to donate over 35 million in a long-term project for help for fight malaria for CME2. They call it CME2 project. Every time with the American government, they make such financial engagement for support La Republique. Now a very big concern for we. Most of the process, the project, the way America be sustain them, they be done stop them as a result of this war. We then get a very big pushback with the American State Department for write and complain. Me they make sure so they need the help Cameroon. Me they use them like a leverage. But for all this, why those efforts then be undermined even by the Chinese, then way they go see borrow money for the Cameroon government. And now the American they then decide to go ahead with this project. If it be not because the Lomera they leave Cameroon, so they then decide to give them this project. But in any case, now some of those signs and we will do monitor them and we will continue to make appeal. Say me the American government he hold such program them and use them like a leverage. Say if the Cameroon government want me to help them, they also need to solve the problem where we would face them for the war we did for inside Ambazonia. So now we will turn back for inside Fako, where the Ambazonian fighter then carry out a successful attack where they neutralize two Cameroon, their operation forces them. The attack it take place on the 1st. The video will come out on the next day. We will play the video where our forces then release them. It be stamped by APLC. The soldier they work show their body. For the Cameroon military, the way they don't kill them, they tool their body, then they don't expose their canals for aside, just like how the Cameroon military, when they kill Ambazonian fighter, they expose their genital them for aside, they naked them for humiliate them and for desecrate their body. After the video, he caught for that place, he go for place where they don't take all their gun proof. He shows them move their weapon the way they be carry them. They be carry even grenade them. It shows the military people them they be dinner for mission. They be also there with a gun with dogs, 2 dogs them with them. The dogs and 2 they be killed by the forces them. Make a play the video, make una hear the audio where it come out as a soldier they present where it be happen.
One for all. Asawana. Asawada. Asabwam. Isimiri. Yes. When I play the day. Yes, today the 1st of July. Monday the 1st of July 2024. Now small harvest way the Fako Meme Unity Warriors they don't do them. You're an official. They be dead them 7 who succeed key 5, but it not be easy for fit take all. So now small one way God bless we today with them. No be so. Yes, so we don't achieve at least 2 AK-47 for them. And there are 2 German Shepherds. Now then this way they work out away. Now even save the other 2 ways succeed. So now there are canals and that. There are canals and that so where with their ears and so na face them. Yes, I have as you don't do on today. At about 2:30 during the day. So shake no day. Yeah, so all the brave fighters where they make up their time for say they sacrifice their time for carry on this mission. Una place a day. all the generals and the commandants them, with the sponsor the worker. Una please the day saw them. Yeah, so shake no day.
This represents an exemplary masterpiece of attack, the pure Ambazonian guerrilla tactic style, where true and genuine Ambazonian fighter them they ran this display for the past 8 years. Carry attack against oppressive enemy, armed men with a day on mission. This is a legitimate act of war as we day for war. All sides engage right for carry operation against legitimate target. One for congratulate the Ambazonian fighter the way they done display this strength. We for the People's Right or Advocative Platform will stand for no violence, but such actions them where the Ambazonian fighter they carry out it be legitimate and it be a part for demonstrate for Cameroon government. Say innocent Cameroon military men then to way they don't recruit them, they go to die, people they go to die on both sides until we arrive at a political solution where we go fit satisfy our people them. Because our people them, they never accept the decision or the solution provided so far by La République du Cameroon. Our people have rejected the special status. It is not something we can accept. It is not something that even Cameroon CPDM people support. The reason why our boys continue to fight is because there is a genuine and legitimate problem that is being felt by the entire Ambazonian population. Only a political solution can solve this problem, and this attack that was carried out, a successful attack by Ambazonian fighters, should remind the Cameroon government and the world that we need a political solution to end this war. No political solution will completely end every fighting, but it will take away the legitimacy and the necessity for such actions to continue to be carried out in the name of our public and in the name of freeing our people. Unlike other groups them where they can make fake attacks, where they announce attack the way we need to see them, they show video the way you need to see the Cameroon military, they go take a picture of a gun can show them. This one it then shows us some genuine Ambazonian fighter then see they for inside bush where they fight for Ambazonia and they fight for protect our people, their interests. This group will point them out so they don't come several times, reject every Ambazonian organization where they for diaspora. So the Ambazonian political machine them, they get nothing to do with this fight. These are fight that were sponsored by the generals on the ground themselves, mainly for Fako. We know about, I think they saw that and decide for keep the general the way they participate for the private. We need to respect them and follow their way for put out their information by not giving further information. But we want to congratulate them and tell them that this is the type of attack that if every Ambazonian groups were carrying out, everybody will be happy. Our people definitely celebrate and see such attacks as positive reinforcement of their demand for freedom, even though the acts of bad actors and spoilers and criminals overwhelm and overshadow the actions of good soldiers, because those bad actors, they have political machine that magnify what they do. Such actions are also being suppressed. But we are very happy that the international press have picked on this story to remind the world that there is still a war going on and there is a need for a mediation to end this war. In as much as we legitimize that this is a legitimate action, this is a proper action to be taken during the time of war, we of the People's Right Advocative Platform, we regret the loss of life on both sides, and we blame this continual death on the lack of a political will by Pobia to expedite a settlement of this war. Even though there are ongoing processes, we still say that it is not good enough because people are dying on both sides. People are dying on the ground. Can such actions, killing of Cameroon military men in this manner, give us victory or independence at the end of the day? No, it cannot give us independence. Such deaths are not minded by the regime itself. They don't care about the people that they die. They don't care whether an Ambazonian and a civilian, so long as they don't quarantine the issue for our territory, so long as it need affect the dynamic, the portfolio for Cameroon, their economy. We don't try to make economic sabotage and several other things them all then be undermined with our education level for ground zero and with our reception for smart idea the way they feel free. But nevertheless, such actions them they demonstrate the capacity for Ambazonia and the will for our people them for protect their own interests. It is show the war make Cameroon know. So despite the shortcomings them for our forces them, we get the capability for strike Cameroon military people. The only military people the way go fit succeed for get them for ground. If the Cameroon government and the international community they want for bring peace, we need our own police force, our own Anglophone territorial force, meaning the worker for our village. Now the only way that will happen. Cameroon government, their army them, they no go ever patrol Ambazonian land again. Because this threat we done day from even groups like this will always exist. We go need now our own village people, they meet and recruit them, train them for police their own area. We see for the developed country them, they get a sheriff system where every policeman they command for that particular place where he did it. Now the type of system that we prep it propose them as an alternative solution. Ambazonians, one country for two people. The two people that meet all man they for his side, protect his side, govern his side. That is the solution and the ultimate solution that can bring a way forward of our people and stop the killing on both sides. Capo Daniel, looking out for you, signing off.